An arrow 3-2 loss for the Moose Jaw Warriors to the Saskatoon Blades. James Gallo, Derek Klutzel being joined by associate coach Scott King for the Magri Coaches Show. And Scott, again, this is kind of similar to last night at Medicine Hat, a game that was there for the taking for the Warriors, but unfortunately, late moments ended up being costly.
Yeah, seems to be the story of the season. Missed opportunities or games that look like you're maybe coming on top and you don't, and you can't keep doing this. I mean, eventually, if you're talking about making the playoffs, it's games like these that are going to put you out of the playoffs. So, got to find ways to close games out. There's a lot of things like we just it's frustrating. I just wish that had more buy-in from more guys, and but it's frustrating right now when to put yourself in a spot to win in the third period and you find a way to lose.
You say it's frustrating, Scott. How do you keep these boys positive heading into that game Tuesday against Kelowna?
We'll just keep doing what we do, and hopefully they can get the job done. But I mean, we just stay pretty positive with this group and encourage them, but at some point, there's got to be a little give back as well from their side. So, I think the power play alone tonight going 0 for 5. So definitely going to look at making some changes there because that's just it's those are the moments in the game where you can win or lose it. And I just thought the execution and the work on that side of things was just terrible. So definitely going to make some changes there because those are situations you reward guys with hard work and not see enough guys with hard work there.
From up here, much different feel throughout the game than what we saw on Tuesday. I thought it started off with pretty good hard work effort. I thought guys were going to the net. Unfortunately, the end leaves a sour taste in the mouth. I thought defensively, you guys didn't spend as much time in your zone as we did.
Yeah, I thought we were playing, pretty well. I thought, we were giving them a whole bunch and they still had zone time, which every team we play is gonna have zone time for sure. So but it had a different feel to it, definitely on the bench. It had more of a controlled feel or kind of felt like we were, not being just worked over. We had some zone time of our own. So I guess that's a positive. But at the end of the day, when you're looking to close out a game and you can't. At some point, you have to be able to make a play or do something with the puck to get it out or to do something positive with it. And for whatever reason, it's ended up in the back of our net. So really frustrating for sure.
On the power play, you already talked about it. To me, the big thing was you guys struggled to get into their zone to get set up. Do they do something different? It looks like they just hold the blue line, stack the blue line. You guys just couldn't recover the puck in the zone fast enough.
Yeah, stubbornness, not just to take the puck and just chip it in behind them and pick it up on the other side. I mean, it works. It just works. We're trying to stick handle through people, and then when we do get it set up, not connected at all with our flanks. And one guy's attacking, one guy's standing by the blue line. We're standing on the half wall, just watching and waiting for something to happen, rather than get out and attack and run downhill at the net and be dangerous. And I thought our retrievals were just ridiculous. I thought there's too many times where we had numbers around it. And for some reason, they came up with it. So we'll definitely talk about that. But like I said, for sure, going to make some changes in that area.
God, how important is focus going into the Tuesday game? Guys, focus on the game and not the break that comes out.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. One good thing is, we're at home, so be able to kind of have a normal routine to try and get them mentally set for the game. And obviously, it's a huge game. You always want to go into Christmas break feeling good about how things are going, and it's an important game against them. And we need to make sure that we come out with a really urgent effort, and definitely nothing to leave it on the table for you. Got 9 or 10 days off, so regroup Monday, but we'll make sure that they understand the urgency of Tuesday and make sure that they're ready to go.
Agri Coaches Show with Associate Coach Scott King. Appreciate the time. Scott, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good luck Tuesday against Kelowna.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
As we look to stay here and go downstairs as we're joined by Warriors 20-year-old defenseman Aiden Ziprick. Aiden, we were just talking with Scott King. He called this game frustrating. He said it was a game of missed opportunities. Do you agree with Scott's assessment?
Yeah, 100%. I think we had a lot of chances to capitalize on, a lot of plays, and I think a lot of that comes with us older guys too on the power play. So we had a lot of power plays tonight, and it was nice to get one, but in a tight game like that, you gotta find a way to get another one in the back of the net.
Derek had asked Scott about the power play, and Scott was honest in his assessment of that was a big turning point of the hockey game. Do you feel the same way going over 5?
Yeah, I think anytime you can get that many power plays, it's not only nice to score goals, but just build momentum for the team. I think for the first few there, we didn't really get any looks and didn't get anything going. So we just need to be better there.
It looked to me as though you guys were more controlled in your own end, didn't give up as many shots or spend quite as much time in your own end. Was there anything that changed from Tuesday to tonight?
Yeah, I think Tuesday was obviously a game we don't really want to think about. We didn't have a great game, but that's what practice is for, and the coaches did a good job of getting us ready for the game tonight, and we just gotta keep it going through the 60 minutes.
You're a leader on this team without a doubt. How do you keep the guys motivated and thinking about the game on Tuesday and not heading into Christmas break?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just stick with it. Everyone knows Christmas break's right out in the corner, but any team can just fall apart when you're thinking about that. But I think the biggest thing is just telling the guys to stick with it. There's no better way to go into Christmas break. When you're rolling. So Tuesday's going to be a big game for us, and we just got to come up with a win.
Aiden, appreciate the time. Good luck Tuesday against the Florida Rockets.
Yeah, thank you guys.